Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and this is our daily show. And we have an exciting NBA slate today. We're happy to be back in business off the All-Star break. We've got 12 games. We're talking about Thursday, February 22nd. 12 games on the NBA slate and a lot of exciting matchups. I said I was going to save today to get into some Suns plays for the Suns Mavericks game. I'll definitely be dropping some picks in the Discord for that game because I'm sure I'll get pieces of it. But the two plays that I couldn't pass up today were not a part of that game. But before we get into all these plays, I'm super anxious to jump back in here. But before we get into these, let's just talk about Prize Picks for a second. If you've never signed up, use our promo code and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. If you deposit the whole 100, you'll get 200 to play with. It's a killer deal. Just take advantage of that by putting our code in at the bottom of the screen when you sign up for Prize Picks, and they will hook you up with a deposit match. And if you're new to our channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. You want notifications on just so you don't miss out on these plays. They do get bumped and removed pretty quickly most of the time. So yeah, notifications on, and you'll know exactly when we're dropping our videos. And if you guys don't mind, do us a favor and just like the video. It's the best way to support the channel. If you appreciate what we're doing, just hook us up with a like. It takes you like a second, literally, and it really helps us grow the channel. So we appreciate you guys. Just hit that like button, and let's get into these plays. The plays we're going to be covering, I'm taking Tre Mann over 10.5 rebounds and assists. I was looking for this last night, and they only had his demons on the board. And forgive me, I don't remember the dude's name, but someone did mention this in the comments, like, how do I like Tre Mann? I'm like, oh my gosh, it's up. Yes, I love it. So I'm taking that 10.5 rebounds and assists, and I'm also going with Precious Achiuwa rebounds and assists for over 11. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, so I'm going to be going with Josh Green for over 2.5 rebounds, and then I'm taking Jason Tatum for over 14.5 rebounds and assists.
All right. Sorry to the FanDuel users if you guys are out there. I know some people can't do more than one of the same category, but we can't pass these rebounds and assists up right now. These are killer options for us. Cool. Well, before we get into this breakdown, we just want to quickly tell you guys about Daily Grind. They're our favorite affiliate partner that we've been working with for a while now. And it's because of the DFS Optimizer. We love all of their tools, but this DFS Optimizer is just so crucial to what we do, especially if you're in a hurry. Like, you can find plays in such a timely manner, and they put them all in order. You don't always like exactly what you see at the top, but they give you all the options, and you can, once you get to know how to use the app, you can see why they have it, where they have it, and you can compare it to other platforms, other odds makers. You can see if you're getting a deal on this particular prop. I could go on and on about it, but just check out Daily Grind, dgfantasy.com. If you decide to give it a shot, make sure you use code BACKDOOR. They're giving all of our viewers 25% off. So 25% off of any of the tools. If you want to go for the whole bundle and take advantage of all the tools they have to offer, go for it. Just make sure you get that 25% off. Use code BACKDOOR. Yeah, you'll see the DFS Optimizer here in a minute. We use it to seek out plays. We also use it to confirm plays once we've built a narrative around the picks we like. So, all right, cool. Let's break this down. So Tre Mann, I'm going to show you here. Last night, when his rebounds and assists were not on the board yet, actually they had nothing but demons of his on the board when we made first look. This is the demon I chose. If you're interested in taking a shot on some demons, I put this into a 6-man last night. This is just 14.5 points. I know he's only hit it once in his most recent game, but he did just get traded, and he's getting better minutes in Charlotte. I think they want him to be a big piece of what they're doing moving forward. That's why they traded for him. And his minutes are continuing to, get bumped every game. He's getting a little bit more. He just dropped 21 against Atlanta. And then these other games where he missed, he went for 11, 9, and 11. So 15 isn't that far out of reach if you're looking for a demon play. I got a better demon play than that for you today. But yeah, I'm just letting you guys know, if you want to throw a dart at this one, I like that in particular. But yeah, what we're going with is rebounds and assists for the video, though. Much safer play. If we take a look at this over under, it's probably not going to be looking good. Charlotte's kind of like the Wizards right now, where they're in rebuild. Yeah, so we got a pretty big spread here. 230.5 over under, 10-point spread favoring the Jazz. But I still like him to get his minutes regardless of how this plays out, and I like him to get this done. So I'm not, too concerned about the blowout potential. Anything can happen. We say that every video, anything can happen. But if we hop over here to Outlier, if we take a look at his last 5, let's just break it down to last 5. His minutes have been boosted in particular since he was traded. Yeah, you can see against the Knicks, 6.2. I believe this was before the trade. I want to say Portland may have been the first game he played with Charlotte. And you can see his minutes are just kind of like getting up near that 30-minute range and kind of staying there at this point. Yeah, so 4 out of his last 5 games he's hit. And if we look at this matchup here, let's see, point guards in particular, might not be as pretty. It's even better, actually. Yeah, so 23rd in rebounds allowed, 30th in assists allowed. He's got a killer matchup here, and he's been getting this done. His most recent games, the last 2 in particular, against Indiana, he went for 9 rebounds, 7 assists. That's killer. Atlanta, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and he went for, 21 points in that game against Atlanta. So this kid has been going under the radar for way too long, and he was a first-round draft pick. He gets traded to Charlotte, and Charlotte's like, we're going to put this kid to work. We're going to give him his minutes. We're going to start developing him. And so this is what we want. We want to jump on plays like this that the lines haven't caught up to yet. And this was a part of our sweep on Valentine's Day before we hit the All-Star break. So anyways, I'm loving this play. If we take a look at Daily Grind, for this, I don't think they have this one juiced to go over. They have it slightly favored to the under, so go with your gut if you don't like it. But this is the DFS optimizer I was telling you about, and this is how we can check in on our plays, confirm them. Daily Grind actually has this favor to go under at 50.94% odds to hit the under. They have it at a minus 123 to go under. I'm like, I like that I can look and see what these other odds makers are doing and whatnot, but with me, with this narrative, I just use these as a tool. I don't use it as like a final, say on what I'm doing. But I do appreciate the fact that I can, it makes me sort of re-examine the play I'm looking at. But I still love this play to go over, so I'm going to be taking it. And then my next play, Precious Achiuwa. I want to pull this up too because I like some of his demons. So I'm going with the rebounds and assists. He doesn't get like a ton of assists regularly, but he did get 5 in his last game. And his rebounds, he's been going nuts on. If we take a look at his rebounds, if you like this, you can go rebounds alone. I almost did this first, 9.5. He's gone over at 3 out of his last 5 games. He's been getting ridiculous minutes since Julius Randle's been out and since he got traded to the Knicks. But he put up 16 rebounds against Dallas, 17 against Houston, 14 against Orlando. 17 against Houston and 14 against Orlando is noteworthy because those are difficult teams. Those are good defenses. So he's been crushing it on that. But if we go down here to his rebound demon, I'm going to definitely be playing this in a few slips. I already posted it to the Discord. 11.5 rebounds is his demon, and he can easily hit that. So go with your gut. That's not my official play for the video. We're going rebounds and assists for this one. But let's break this down. I just wanted to show you guys those demons that I liked as well. Let's look at this over under real quick. All right, so we got a 226 over under. Sixers favored by just 1 point, so they're expecting it to be a close game. Not super high scoring, but relatively high scoring. Somewhat in the normal range for an NBA game. But yeah, close spread, so we're not too concerned about a blowout. I'm not concerned about it either way, because let me show you his minutes. So this was his assist. I was just taking a look to make sure I wanted to take the rebounds and assists. They are 13th in assists allowed to power forwards. But let's hop over to rebounds and assists, which we are taking. So yeah, 3 out of his last 5 games, he's crushed this. The matchup is great. For rebounds in particular, they're 25th in rebounds allowed, and again, 13th in assists allowed. But look at these minutes. He is averaging 41.4 minutes per game. He's just not leaving the floor. He's only averaging 2.8 fouls per game. So he's just, this is exactly what we want to see. 40 minutes a game is what you want. Like, you don't get that very often, but that's what you look for. And a lot of times it's the star players that are getting those kind of minutes, and their lines are just super juiced up. So yeah, I like the rebounds and assists at 11.5. If we hop over to Daily Grind here. Wait, did we get it at 11? Yeah, so we got it at 11. My bad. I did the same thing last night. Outlier has it set at 11, but I'm sorry, at 11.5, but we're getting it at 11. So we're getting it at a discount on Prize Picks. You're getting that half point, which is great because that means, I guess at 11.5, it doesn't make a huge difference, but if he does happen to just hit 11, that's still a push for us and not a loss, which is nice on Prize Picks. They have this favor to go over at 51.49% odds to hit the over, minus 128 on the daily grind odds, which are my favorite odds to check in on. It seems like the truest odds. And then, a lot of these other platforms, no one's given it to us at 11, so they don't have it favored to go over on these other platforms. But I mean, we just saw how often he's going over this. I'm feeling really good about this play. So I'm going to be taking it for more. And those are my two. I'm going to pass it over to Jordy now.
Yeah, so to get me started, before I get into my picks, I just wanted to tell you guys about one of our other partners, and that is Chalkboard. Chalkboard is a really fun prop betting app. It's a lot like Sleeper in a sense where you have to hit all of your plays to cash your slip, but what you can do is you can move your lines and set them to what you want. So like this Josh Green rebounds, I could set it up at 3.5 and get a higher multiplier, or bump it down to 1.5 and get a lower multiplier. So it's pretty cool. You can place bets as low as $1, and you can get all the way up to 100x depending on what you set your lines at and stuff. Or you can just go with the actual set lines and just play regular slips. It's totally up to you. There's a lot of freedom on that app though, and we definitely suggest that you guys go try them. If you use our promo code backdoor at sign up, they will give you a 100% deposit match on your first deposit, and the link's in the description for that. So let's get right into my plays here on the prize picks. So Josh Green, I've got him for over 2.5 rebounds. I feel good about this one. It's gonna just come down to him snagging 3 boards, and it's a great matchup for him. 26 in the rebounds allowed, and they're giving Josh a whole bunch of minutes now. He's a pivotal part of the team. He's getting 30 minutes a game, so plenty of minutes here for him to get 3 rebounds. He's gone over the 6 out of his last 10, 14 out of his last 20. So I feel great about this. In the head-to-head, he's gone over it every time. It's going to be a tough game against Phoenix for sure. But the history doesn't lie with this play. He's gone over it every single time in the last 5 head-to-heads that they've played each other. So let's hope he can just get it done one more time for us tonight. So I'm going to be taking this one. If you look at daily grind for this play, they refresh me again. Let me see here. So we've got a 53.8% chance to go over and a minus 135 pretty much across the board. So I feel great about Josh Green tonight. Definitely snag that at 2.5 if you can. And then my last play, you guys probably aren't going to like this one because it's not juiced to go over. It's actually the top play on daily grind to go under. I just don't think Jason Tatum's going to forget how to rebound the ball over the All-Star break. I'm sorry. If you look at the head-to-head, he's gone over this 3 out of 5 times. The dude put together a crazy stretch when it comes to rebounds and assists. I mean, he was hitting almost double-doubles every single night before the All-Star break. So I just can't take the under on something like this. 15 is just so low for him with the way he's been rebounding and stuff. And, there's no way I could take the under. I know over the last 10 he's only done it, or the last 20 he's only done it 10 times. But this stretch of the games right here is just crazy. Like, he was doing this against pretty tough teams too, outside of Washington and Atlanta. But, the matchup is a little bit tough for him. 7.1 in rebounds allowed, or, that's what they're giving up. They're 10th in rebounds, 28th in assists, though, giving up 4.7. He does assist the ball really well. So, we don't need him to do anything crazy. He just needs to get 15 total. So, I feel good about it. You guys can fade this one. Like I said, it's super juiced to go under. It's a minus 145 to go under 14.5, according to Daily Grind. And it's a 54.86%. So, you can fade it if you want, but I'm going to definitely play it in a couple tonight because I just think he can keep it going. It's rebounding and assisting, and that's him doing that has been a huge part of their game plan. And he's a big dude. Like, he's not your, he's not like a small guy at all. So he's like, me and Russo have talked about this before. He's like your perfect 2K build. Like, he can shoot the ball insanely well, obviously, but the dude can assist and rebound as good as anyone else, in the league. So I feel great about these two to go over. So that's the 2 I'm going to be rolling with tonight.
All right, guys. Yeah, that's the 4 we have for you. I'm not sure if we mentioned it, but if you guys are interested in checking out Outlier, it's the platform that is just the best in the business for statistical analysis. And we've partnered up with them. So if you guys want to check out Outlier, they are giving all of our viewers a 7-day free trial. And yeah, that's the app we go to for you see all the red and green bars. They give you all the information you could ask for on a player, injury status, updates, roster changes, like everything. They cover it all. So yeah, go check it out. 7-day free trial, link in the description of the video. And then make sure you go sign up for Underdog. We're going to be dropping another Underdog video today. We're really pushing into the Underdog platform because we really love it. And on our videos for Underdog, we do 5-man slips, which is the max that they offer. We figure instead of doing 4 picks, we'll just give a 5-man slip every day. So if you're interested in diversifying the platforms you use, definitely jump on Underdog because they're giving all of our viewers a 100% deposit match. So same as Prize Picks, you deposit 100, you get an extra 100 to play with, so you get 200 to start with. But in addition to that, they're also giving our viewers instant pick'em specials. So it's like a Taco Tuesday type thing, or some of them are like free plays. They just want to get you off on the right foot, get you comfortable, and give you the most upside to win as you start your journey with Underdog, so to speak. Just make sure you use code BACKDOOR at sign up, and they will hook you up with all those goodies. But guys, we're so excited. We got a 12-game slate. We're getting back into it. I know you guys are excited to be back too. I know a lot of people were jumping into soccer and esports and all this stuff, but we got the NBA back. So let's get after it, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Good luck, guys.